Where do I begin? Man, this retreat was really life-changing for me, and this is actually the second time I went to this prayer retreat, something like this, and I tell people all the time, I love Nigerians. They've really changed my life because Nigerians really know how to pray. They treat God like priority and not optional, and I never prayed this way before. I never prayed like a 12-hour stretch or like prayer for 2 hours in multiple sessions in a day, and also prayer chants and just like declaring the word of God verbally out loud. The first time I went to the retreat, it changed my life because I was able to hear God so much more clearly, and so this trip brought a lot of clarity, and I just wanted to share and bring this vlog and bring you along.
I got up early. My prayer yesterday in church was, God help me have grace to hunger for your word. Get up in the morning. Just trying to really get disciplined and get my morning and night routine on lockdown. And I did get up. I was like 15 minutes behind. My daughter waltzed into her room at like 6:15, so she was present during my prayer, which is fine. Like, I like her to see, my example, but I also like to pray alone. So going on this walk to have a little moment for me. For me, like, my walk is like self-care. It makes me feel really good when I'm done because I'm like, I did something for me, and I'm listening to worship while I'm doing it. So it's like I'm praying, I'm declaring, I'm affirming. So it's like just like feeding my soul in that way, and it helps me get on the right foot for the day. So I'm a little later than I was planning to be this morning, but we're going. Yeah, you're coming to the park where I'm walking. It's so silly. So, but I'm excited to start filming more and just be obedient and not put pressure on myself to perform, but just be free and represent. So, let's get this party started.
We got to the retreat a day early, so we got a chance to just kind of relax, and I went on this walk, which I wouldn't recommend. There were definitely some dogs out there that could have ate us alive, but anyway, this retreat really blessed me because I think it blessed me in a few different ways. One, time with God is not wasted. It is everything. Like, 1 minute with God can bring years of breakthrough. Like, 1 moment with God can bring that heart healing that would have taken you 5 years with a therapist. But one supernatural, powerful moment with God, it changes everything. And I believe, like, I saw in this retreat how important that was, even for business. At this time, I was studying and going back to school, finishing my nursing degree in my last semester, so I was severely burnt out. And as you can see, I'm a mom, and I also have a business that I was running, and I was really kind of struggling with balancing it all, and like balancing my dreams and wanting to stay consistent, productive, but not sure like what to start with or what to have clarity with. And there were so many different voices going on, and one thing I really loved about this retreat is God really kept bringing up the theme of it is His will to bless you and to bless you financially. And it's our job to be good stewards of our finances. It's actually biblical principles. And so hearing that and just finding people that were going in the same direction that I was so encouraging. And also, this is my first time actually being able to volunteer in the photography department at a church, so that was really cool, and I'm excited to share my photos with you. But here you hear us like sharing what this is worship. The worship is beautiful, but they also have these chants that they do that just like declaring, Bible-based affirmations and declarations. It's so powerful. Man, I need to get back into that. It's stirring me up again. Another thing that's super cool that happened organically at this retreat is I've realized how much the Holy Spirit can help you in your personal life. Because by the last day, and we broke our fast and we finished our prayers, I was filled with so much love and joy, and like insecurity and self-consciousness was completely gone. It was so easy for me to just greet people and start in conversation. As someone who's naturally introverted and has to work really hard to socialize and be extroverted, I was blown away at how easy that came after spending so much time in prayer. It was like so much unity, so much love, like so much fellowship. Being friendly and socializing was easy.
Take a picture of puppy.
Another thing I'm convicted about while watching this video is the delay, the distractions, and hearing God speak to you or give you inspiration about certain things, but not taking action on it, or
I've been thinking,
waiting.
I had a really good friend with one of my I had a really good talk with one of my friends, which is such a blessing to have friends.
It's not godly or ungodly, then why do you
And we were talking about, she said that she had felt too old to be used by God to start something new, something of that nature, just feeling too old. And I said, I cannot believe that you felt that. First of all, she doesn't look old. Second of all, she's one of the women that, like, I just admire. Like, she's just so cool, so amazing, so ambitious, so accomplished. And I was like, I can't believe you thought that. And because I hold her in such a high esteem like that, it was hard for me to picture that. But I mean, in the same time, I can understand and I can relate, because I think, I don't know if men struggle with that, but I know a lot of women do, and just people in general. But the fact of the matter is that whether we start the thing or we don't ever start, we're still gonna get older. Like, the time that you thought you could have started and the time that passed and you never started and you look back, you're now older. Good morning, season's greetings. Whew. If you can hear the music right now, I'm missing part of the morning session, and I'm upset with myself, but also I feel a lot more rested. I got up to pray, struggled to do that, and then went back to bed, and then slept past my second alarm. I'm not sure if I'm late, so I don't know if the session was at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. It's now 8. I skipped wake up. We're just gonna glow today, and then I'm going to fix Jules I'm gonna go fix my daughter some breakfast and have that ready in the church service. Okay, so I have like 2 minutes while her breakfast is heating up, but this okay, I wasn't planning on coming on this retreat this week. It snuck up on me, but my friend hosts a retreat called BAR. It's a BAR retreat. It stands for Battle Axe Retreat, and it helps you ignite your senses in warfare and in the prophetic, which basically means that you just heighten your sensitivity to God, be able to hear him more clearly, and operate in his signs and gifts, which could be like words of knowledge, and just basically hear God's voice and move in power in your life and success. And I had major breakthrough last year. It was one of the most beautiful encounters I've had, where I really moved from the prodigal son story of moving from trying to be like a slave earning God's love, or a servant, like I'm gonna work for God to earn his love back, versus I'm your daughter and you love me, and because you love me. That's the summarized version. Let me know if you want to know the full version. I'm so happy to share that testimony. But I wasn't prepped, to do 4 intense days of prayer, because the date snuck up on me. But I'm challenged spiritually, and I'm excited to really press in for an encounter with God. So let's go press in and contend and pray and really seek God's face. So it's 2:09, and I feel like I got things done, but I didn't finish. Let me see, where's my to-do list? On the ground. What I did is I made my Beacons account, which is like a really cool free landing page that you can put unlimited amount of resources that you can sell, and you can also incorporate your email list. I think you can incorporate your course on there, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to check that again. But I connected and created all of the accounts that I wanted to make for each of my social medias that I had. Oh, I did not even share what okay, we had a financial breakthrough session, and it was really powerful, talking about business and entrepreneurship. And I really felt like the Lord just opened my eyes to see how much I've been holding myself back for fear of not being able to sustain it. And the Lord really showed me how there's so much money on the table. My future is supposed to look different. My situation is supposed to be different. I really believe that I'm supposed to be making $10,000 a month, minimum. That should be my reality right now. But I turned down a lot of things. I shut down a lot of ideas, a lot of partnerships, because I was afraid that I couldn't handle it, and that voice stops today. So I created new accounts. I got my handle on Instagram for my podcast, and I'm really excited about it. I also created, did I? No, that's on my to-do list tomorrow, to make the YouTube podcast under the same name. I change a little bit of things on my personal website, but I'm gonna need to spend a day on that. So yeah, I mainly made those accounts, and then I started working on my planner again. And I wanted to show you where I'm at so far, because I'm really excited. So I'm working on putting
planners on Amazon KDP. If you're anything like me, you cannot find the perfect planner out there. It's like the perfect planner doesn't exist that has every single goal, every single tracker that you need. That's not in an overwhelming way, but that your day and your week, it's all visual and it's not out of sight and not out of mind. And that you can track your day-to-day routine, but also keep your goals and big picture in front of you. So I've been making my own papers by scratch, by hand for a long time. I write them out every day. I've also made them on Word. I've made them on Canva. And now I want to publish them because I truly believe for people like me that can just have so many irons in the fire, responsible for so many things, and if you have big dreams but you don't know how to break it down into goals, or you start and stop because you're doing too many things, I think this can really help you. I started working on my planners and time management and routines when I was in nursing school the first time. COVID was running. My child was 6 months old and I had to get organized. I had crazy heavy 4 classes, and it was like, when I looked at my schedule, I was like, dear God, like this is insanity. For those nursing students out there, you know what I'm talking about, but it really put a fire under me to get organized with my time. So I want to show you the cover. Really exciting. Okay, so this is the cover that I made. I know I need to put some things over here. So shout out to my girl. Let me see where she's at. Latoya Nicole Official. But she showed me how I could make, let me know if you want me to make a video like this, but how to make the cover and format it. And so I finished that, and then I've started working on my interior, and so I haven't finished, but pretty much like I labeled each page of what I'm going to do, and once I get to the day and the month, it's like copy and paste, right? So I'm really excited. Oh, I need to have 2 pages for the month. But yeah, so I'm going to work on this. My plan is to work on this more tomorrow. It's 2. I need to rest. Actually, I have a big day tomorrow. I just realized I have like an interview / meeting / networking thing. So I should go to bed. And tomorrow there's an event at my church that I did not like. That kind of conflicts, but I have to be here at Friday night because we're doing our prayer charge. We pray from like 5 p.m. to 6 a.m. the next day. And man, like praying with people from African culture has truly changed my life. Worship, prayer, they truly have a portion and a revelation that the entire body needs. And I'm really grateful to the bar retreat, to this ministry with Lawrence Oyor. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna say goodnight. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey sister friend. So I don't have a stand today, but let's just do.
Looking back on this trip, I had a lot of revelation about different business ideas and different business models that I wanted to do. Different ideas with the fitness business, with photography, different ways to level up my social media company, and different ways to like monetize and make money, and just pursue my dreams. I really wanted to start a podcast and different things, and it was really fun to meet people that seem to have the same drive as I do. Some things that I think I could do better at is my consistency. And I think, it's been a couple months since this retreat, and I'm finally editing this video and putting it together to share. I think I struggle the most with like focus. Like I have so many different ideas and so many different dreams, but which one should I be putting all my energy in now? And what's God saying now and giving me the green light on now? I've come to realize through trial and error is He's been telling me a lot to just focus on YouTube. And as a social media girly, I also want to do Instagram. I also want to do TikTok, blah, blah, blah. But He's been very clear on just YouTube. And I think the thing that gets me the most is being faithful with a little. Because I want to do much. And I want to do it right all at once. And I want to graduate. And I think God is teaching me, okay, but learn how to be consistent and faithful with this little one step. That's my biggest challenge. And as I'm looking back, I'm a bit like, oh man, Isabel, you had all this revelation, but what did you do with it? I think I still see some fruit from the seeds that were planted from this retreat. Like for one, my YouTube channel is back up and I have been uploading, not consistently every week, but consistently over this year, over the past few months. I've made goals and I've been making progress slowly but surely. I'm seeing fruit, and I think my movement and productivity is a result of those seeds. But I can improve though, and I can become more consistent. And right now I'm just trying to be consistent at producing, at move. Like there should be some movement and productivity on my side, and so I'm trying to be more faithful with that. So this is encouraging me to dream again, to get like so laser focused and figure out different ways to be better at dreaming and turning that into goal setting. I hope this video encouraged you to seek God's face, to spend time to get rejuvenated with Him, spend time seeking Him, spend time getting His direction about your personal life, about your business, about how to build wealth. Like, try God first. And it's not a wasted time. Remember, listen to God's voice today. Let Him change your life. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.